So it is currently 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. My brain just keeps shouting at me, it won't shut the hell up. So I decided to play some Bloodborne and let out all of my thoughts in this video, and then hopefully I'll be able to fall asleep. I don't have anyone else to talk to right now, so I'll just talk to the camera. So in general, why are people afraid of spiders but not crabs? I mean, I know they're not exactly alike, but they kind of have a similar body shape, and crabs are bigger and they have pincers. And yet crabs strike no fear in me at all. People say that it's because crabs are not venomous and spiders are, but even when I know that a certain species of spider can't hurt a human, I'm still terrified of it because they're just nasty looking, man. They're freaky. Crabs, on the other hand, they can look kinda cute. I mean, maybe not when you look at them from the bottom, but when you see them from above, they're pretty cute looking sometimes. You know those little crabs from Dark Souls 3? Those little guys are adorable. Not the giant crabs though, fuck those things. Not only that, but they're delicious too. I'm not really a seafood guy, but I'll eat crab any day. I know in some countries though they eat fried spiders. I could never do that. God damn it. I am usually pretty adventurous with food, but I don't think I could ever eat a fried tarantula. Even Gordon Ramsay was afraid of it. I wish there was a browser extension that just blocked pictures of spiders. I fucking hate it when I Google a question I have about spiders, and then it thinks it's funny to just put pictures of spiders all over the page. No, I don't want to see that. I just want to get my question answered. So yeah, someone should invent a plugin that does that. Who do you think is the most attractive US president? Obama's pretty good looking. Ronald Reagan's pretty handsome. Kennedy was also pretty good looking. Abraham Lincoln though, he's interesting because he's attractive, but in an ugly way, you know what I mean? Like he's wrinkly and kinda rough looking, but on him it looks pretty attractive. I don't know how to describe it, it's just like a rough masculinity kinda look. Gordon Ramsay has a similar type of look, you know, he's wrinkly, he looks kinda mean, but he's handsome. So yeah, my vote for sexiest US president is Abraham Lincoln. What about the best looking dictator? I don't think any of them are particularly good looking, but I think Stalin is the best looking one. It's all because of that mustache. If he didn't have that mustache, he probably wouldn't look as good. Actually, I just looked up a picture of Stalin without a mustache. He looks kind of like Reagan. Wow. So I've been wanting to get a haircut because my hair is getting pretty long and I'm starting to look like a creepy Discord mod. But I learned something new about women. Apparently, women really hate it when men get haircuts. It's like the equivalent of kicking a baby or something. I told my girl bestie that I wanted to get a haircut, and she started crying, she got really upset, she started throwing a fit, and you know, she said it's because if I cut my hair, she's not going to have any more hair to play with, and the longer it is, the more there is to play with. And then I told my mom that I wanted to get a buzz cut, and she yelled at me and said that I was going to look ugly. But I love buzz cuts though, because then you don't have to worry about your hair, because you have no hair. It's one less thing to worry about. When I got a buzz cut a few years ago, people said I looked meaner, and I like that. Then people can just fuck off. I don't want them to bother me. So in the last video, I mentioned how public transportation here in Chicago is a damn zoo, and it got me thinking about all the weird stuff I've seen over the years. Nothing hardcore. I've never seen anybody get murdered or stabbed or anything like that. But I've seen a lot of stuff that made me desensitize and just made you go, what the fuck? So first things first, if you're gonna ride the train in Chicago, expect it to smell like piss. A lot of the trains smell like piss. And sometimes you'll even see a fresh puddle. It's such a bad problem that even The Onion wrote an article about it. Like, you know you're fucked up when The Onion writes about you. The Real Life News wrote an article about it too, because apparently some stations are open-air bathrooms. Luckily, I've never seen poop, so that's good. I've never seen cum either, but I have seen a woman giving some guy a hand job in the back of the train. Like, I understand being young and horny, but can't you wait till you get home? Jesus Christ. I've also seen a guy jerking off. He was facing the wall though, so we didn't see his dick, but he was watching porn on his phone with one hand and jerking off with the other. Let's see, what else? This wasn't in the train, but it was right outside the station. There was this man who was peeing into a manhole on the street, with cars passing by and everything. I thought the cars were gonna get pissed on, but no, he just put everything right in the manhole. Sometimes you'll see drugs too, just right there on the floor. And sometimes you'll see people doing drugs, so that's something. Also, the second most common scent is weed. And I'm not a smoker, so I absolutely hate the stench of weed. So I can't handle that, but at least it's not cigarette smoke. One time I heard this woman getting robbed, but it happened right as I was boarding the train. Like, I just heard, "Help! Stop him!" So, I don't know the outcome, but I heard it. One time my train stopped in the middle of the ride because there was a shooting at the next station. So, yeah, we couldn't move because we'd be endangered. And of course, sometimes you'll see people fighting, but I haven't seen that many fights, just a couple. Because bus drivers see so much shit on a daily basis, they get, they toughen up, and they're not afraid to square up with you. Like, if you're acting up, they won't be afraid to tell you to shut the fuck up, or they'll come over there and beat your ass. Just like this cleric beast is kicking my ass. I'm super rusty in this fight. I haven't done this in a while. Fuck. There, I got him. So yeah, when you grow up in the city, you develop city instincts, and when I'm out in the suburbs, I have to adjust a bit. Because in the city, if a stranger tries talking to you, you just keep walking in the opposite direction, you walk faster, just get away from them. So I developed the instinct to just stay away from people, right? So one time I was taking a walk in the suburbs, and these three pretty ladies said hi to me. But of course, because of my natural instinct to just keep walking, I did not say hi to them. I kept looking forward, and I walked faster. And I didn't realize how bad I fucked up until 5 seconds later. God damn it! Leave me the fuck alone! Fucking hell. And then I heard that they were upset behind me because they were like, "Oh no, he just ignored you." And of course I felt bad. I keep trying to parry this dude, but I keep fucking up. Oh, there we go. I got it. What are people's opinions about Subway? I used to be a hater, but I'm starting to appreciate it a lot more. Because sometimes it's 3 a.m. and you're hungry and you want to order something, but you don't want to eat something super bad for you like Wendy's or McDonald's or Burger King. I know it's not the best still. I know their bread is like, a lot of sugar. But you can still get a lot of veggies, you can get your protein, and yeah. So Subway is where I go for when I'm a lazy piece of shit, but I don't want to feel like a piece of shit. Post-food clarity is very real. Still though, Subway is never anyone's first choice. It's always empty where I live. And it's definitely not a place where you go meet up with your friends. That's what pizza places are for. That's what burger places are for. So yeah, Subway, not the perfect place to eat, but it has its place, I think. So this is something that's probably going to make a lot of people upset, but I have to ask. Why do people like small dogs? Like, what's the point of them? If I wanted a small pet, I get a bird or a hamster. Like, yeah, small dogs are cute, but what else? I mean, what are you going to do with a small dog? You're going to hold it like this? That's barely cuddling. You get a big dog, you get big hugs. More cuddles per dog.
Any dog under 50 pounds is a cat, and cats are pointless.
What I would really like, though, is a cat with a personality of a dog. Because most cats I've met have been assholes. I've been watching a lot of videos of cute cats on YouTube, and I've seen a lot where the humans will pull over on the side of the road, and then the stray kitty will come out, and then the kitty will run up to the human and paw at them and hug them and all that. And I'm like, why can't that ever happen to me, man? It should have been me. What do they have that I don't have? I can be a cat parent. It's not fucking fair. Oh, and also, I'll never understand what people see in Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are the crackheads of dogs. Do cats have a crackhead? What are the crackheads of cats? For birds, though, I think cockatoos are the crackheads of birds. What do you think? What's a movie that, if you watch it with your special someone, you're not gonna allow any funny business? For me, it would be Spider-Man 2 and Scarface. I will not allow any inappropriate behavior. Sit still and watch the damn movie. Because some movies you just start playing and you have to finish it. You just have to. Or when YouTube recommends you clips of one of your favorite movie series and you're like, damn, I'm going to spend all night long binge watching these movies. Because YouTube reminded me that they exist. Thanks, YouTube. So right now, I'm wearing a Polyphia hoodie. But honestly, sometimes I think Polyphia fans are kind of annoying. Like, they think Tim Henson is the second coming of Christ. And yeah, he's great at what he does. He's a very good guitarist. Definitely, fucking hell, definitely one of my favorite musicians. But you shouldn't idolize people like that, man. Like, you don't even have to say anything negative about Polyphia. You could just be like, oh, I think they're okay. And then the fans will be like, what do you mean they're okay? You're stupid. You're a boomer. And just because someone is a professional doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed to criticize them. Because no one is perfect. We all have room to improve, even the best of the best. Remember when Gordon Ramsay made that awful grilled cheese? That was a big fuck up, and he's a professional. I know I keep mentioning him a lot, but I've been watching a lot of his stuff. So yeah, it's totally okay to deeply admire someone, but you shouldn't idolize people to the point of obsession. That goes for musicians, actors, fucking politicians. Why the hell do people idolize politicians? It's so stupid. But yeah, I think I've got all my thoughts out of my head for now. So if you like hearing me ramble about stupid stuff, then let me know and I'll make more of these. And if you want to watch me do this live, follow me on Twitch. We talk about a lot of stupid stuff over there as well. So yeah, have a great day and see you next time.